fucking freezing in here, everybody. Didn't know dungeons could get so cold, but luckily we are red hot as we head into floor 5 with the inventor on our revenge run to try and get ourselves a win. Let's take on the Kraken. The Kraken is a tough fight. 44 health, 5 dice. Camouflage, blinding us, cursing us, and overwhelming us. However, we've got our limit break, we've got our small hammer, and I decided to stack status conditions and go with spark as well. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to, do we want to pair Mega Bump and our focus together? So counterfeit is going to give us 2 6s, right? Otherwise we wouldn't be able to use spark. So I think what we do, either way with counterfeit, we're going to be able to do the same amount of 12 damage. So I don't think we need to use our focus yet. I think we can sit on it a little bit. If we Mega Bump... Oh wow, I didn't realize we had a 5 as well, so we don't even need counterfeit. We're definitely doing this. We're definitely evening with our spark. And then we are definitely sorting for another 6. And that was a pretty solid first turn. Let's see what the Kraken does in response. Burned 1. Deep Sea Howl is shocked, which is good. Overwhelming us twice there. Ticking down the blind. Luckily, no curse. So we're just going to have to... You know what? Actually, now would be a terrific time to focus, because then we'd know what we have. So we're going to focus now. We know everything's a 6, even though we can't see it. So we are going to spark with one of these. We are going to hammer with this. We are going to sword with the other. And he's already down to 18 health. Maybe only a couple of turns away from being dead-zo. Burn, what got shocked? The Deep Sea Howl. I'm okay with that, although he's probably going to use it. Blinding me. Yep, he's going to use it. So minimal damage, but we are kind of screwed status-wise. We've got a curse on us. So how do we want to use it? We want a Mega Bump. Alright, so that wasn't the curse. Now I think we want to try and draw out the curse on counterfeit. Alrighty, so that didn't work, so we are going to sword with the 5. We're going to find out if one of these is even. Nope, so then we are going to try and guess which one is higher. I am a liberal, so we are going to go left-leaning. That was a 3. Who knows if it was better or worse. Okie dokie, so Deep Sea Howl is going to happen again, which sucks. We are also going to be blinded, taking 4 damage, so he's slowly ticking away on us. We Mega Bump for sure to be able to guarantee a shock. Oh wow, and wait a second. I should have been paying better attention. Are these both 6s? Because we had a 5 and a 2, right? And then we just generated 2 1s. So do we know for sure that these are 6s? Let's find out. Oh my god, we know that those are 6s. Wow. Oh damn, I forgot we were cursed. That was a big oof. Alrighty, so he is almost dead. We should have played that more carefully. I was just so fucking psyched that our Mega Bump literally revealed what the blinded condition was. That was pretty rad. So we're definitely going to kill him next turn. Man, he really wanted that, that few damage there, didn't he? However, it was not worth it, my dude, because now you are dead. Took 15 damage. Now, what do we give up? Certainly not the hammer. I think we give up counterfeit to be able to duplicate all dice next time, right? And then we can pop either Ray Gun or Venus Flytrap in there. Yeah, so let's get rid of counterfeit. And now we've actually got access to a shop before we have to decide our next fight. I know clearly what we're doing is giving ourselves options. So we're going to fight the Paper Knight next, which will give us a heal, 2 items, and an upgrade. But let's see if, before we tussle with the Paper Knight, if there's anything cool in here. We've got a heal, which is good to know if we have gold to spare. Pea Shooter, my god, no, we're not doing that. However, Shovel. I don't think it would be a bad idea to go into the last battle with a hammer plus Venus Flytrap and shovel. That way focus is weakened, shocking, and healing. So I think we buy it and see how it fits into our build, right? So we've got an empty space. Oh, we have it too empty. It's just kind of popped it in there for us, huh? Okay, so the question is, do we want ray gun? Ray gun and counterfeit is a good combo, but we got rid of counterfeit. So do we try and get rid of ray gun then, is the question. Because our final build is going to have a small object in there with hammer, so we want to save either ray gun or spark. And I think what we end up saving is ray gun. So we're going to keep this configuration as is. Now, do we want to pop in Venus? No, because we don't want to have to give up one of those. I think we keep sword in there, and if push comes to shove, we give up sword. But do we want, for Paper Knight, Venus Flytrap or shovel? Do we essentially want to weaken, or do we want to be healing? I think we want to try... Well, man, I thought we wanted to try and nail that heal for the final boss, the regenerate. I think we want Plasma Gun for the final boss. So we're going to try and weaken the Paper Knight. Because I remember she hits pretty hard. Well, if she hits hard and we need the health, then actually we should probably do Venus Flytrap. For now. Okay, so we are subbing in Venus. We are subbing out Shovel temporarily. And our plan is to give up Spark. No, we want to keep Spark. Well, if we give up Spark, we can just slot in Ray Gun, Spark, or Sword. Depending on how it goes, but we'll have access to a lot more items. If we win, let's do it. Weak to fire. I should have remembered that. So maybe Spark will double burn her. I'm not really sure. We can duplicate all dice to give ourselves 2 6s. Excuse me. Excuse me again. So we're definitely restoring 2 here. We're definitely shocking her. And then we are definitely popping 1 even in here to burn her. And we're going to do 4 here. Let me remind myself how she works. So her first couple turns are really bad, and then she gets better. On odds, she can lock up to 2 dice, which actually means that Clone Device was the perfect thing to bring into this battle. Okay, so she is going to lock 1 die and then do 9 damage to me. So we're down to 18. She's doing 7 damage if she rolls an even. Okay, so do we just, like, do a bunch of 6s here? That's the question. I think, well, we obviously duplicate. There's really no need to duplicate. So we definitely want to focus, right? Now, if we do 6, 6, 6... Yeah, we want to duplicate, if only just to get the spark in there. So we're going to do that. 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 And she is down to 10 health. Alright, so she will be able to do 7 damage to us. Now, next time she can do 6. Or no, I'm sorry, 5. Because her paper sword is rapidly deteriorating. We're going to duplicate to be able to heal 2 here. For sure. And then we cannot heal anymore. So I think now... Why is the hammer saying 3 by default? I don't understand. That's really weird. It should be saying 0, shouldn't it? Just like the sword is. Huh. Weird little bug there. Okay, so now we can just kill her, though, with the sword. Hammer, excuse me. Alrighty, so thank goodness we do have access to heal, because I think we have 13 health. And now we are forced to give away our sword for Plasma Gun next time. Plasma Gun, I think... So, Rhino Beetle we have fought before. We have never before fought the Gargoyle, who's level 5. So, I guess it depends on how we want to handle that. We're going to get up 8 health there. The health here was 2 gold, right? So, if push comes to shove, we can heal an extra 10 at the shop, which we may very well want to do. We've got our hook shot, which requires a 2. So essentially, that would work well with duplicating all dice. That would not work well with focus. Unless we were to put a 2 in there and then do our focus. Not a huge fan of that. Electromagnet is a big 2-slot tick down that adds uses each time. That's not horrible with focus, but it's not like terrific. So do we want to buy anything aside from... No, we do not want to buy Pea Shooter. So I think there's no reason not to buy the heal, right? Just to make sure that we're good to go, because there's nothing else to spend gold on. So yeah, we're buying the heal right now. To get up to 33. Now, how do we want our equipment to shake out, and in what order do we want to do this? We have Plasma Gun. We have Big Damage as our gadget this turn. I do not want Hookshot in here. That is a horrible idea. We're going to pop Shovel in temporarily because that works well with our focus. But then that means we're going to have to give something up. I think we want to prepare for a dope trio like that for the final boss. So I think we even... Okay, so we got to decide who we want to fight first. We're going to get a heal after this. If we can quickly kill... There's no point in fighting the Rhino Beetle second. So we've got to fight Rhino Beetle first. Because they're going to heal after the level. So we fight Rhino Beetle. We want our healing there. We want our hammer. Do we want Spark to burn him? He's only got 2 cards, right? So Shocking is actually going to be better. Weaken is actually going to be better. Potentially better than heal. So we possibly do this, but then do we swap out our hammer for a battle, right? Although Shock and Weaken is a good pair. Do we pop out our heal? Man, this is a tough decision. Because he's got fucking Battle Axe, right? So I think... it is such a huge risk to run Hammer, Shovel, and Venus Flytrap before the final boss. It is such a huge risk. So which one do we not want to have? I think we need our health. This would give us access to Ray Gun or Hookshot, and I don't like... Oh, fuck. I don't like either of those. So we're going to toss out Shovel. Now, do we pop in Ray Gun and Hookshot, or do we pop in Electromagnet? So that works well with Focus, in the sense that Focus would give us this, probably Spark, and then a pretty rapid tick down of Electromagnet. Or do we want to put in Ray Gun and Hookshot, which Ray Gun does work well with Focus. Hookshot does if you roll a 2 first. I've got 4 dice, so if I have like 2 6s and a 2, I could shock twice or heal twice. I kind of like that setup. So we're going to go Ray Gun. We're going to go Hookshot with Electromagnet and Shovel in the clink there, as it were. And we are going to go ahead and fight. Or do we want to upgrade first? We're not going to find any new items. So we are actually going to upgrade first. Mate, come on in. Want a carrot? The gardener just dropped by and gave me a few. Delicious. Spark, you can put anything in. I don't really care for that. Venus Flytrap is healing more. We're going to maybe give that up anyway. I don't really like that. Hookshot can be on any even, which actually drastically makes that a lot better. Ray Gun does extra damage. Or do we want Shovel to weaken on any even? That's pretty good. It doesn't make it better with the other one. Ooh, making Electromagnet small, however, is a game changer. Because with Electromagnet small, we could put that in instead of Hookshot or Ray Gun. Oh, I just realized that the little melody he's tapping out is the same as the shop theme. That's really cute. This is a decision. Extra healing. The Ray Gun I'm not liking so much because I'm thinking we're going to get rid of it anyway. Hookshot. This guarantees that it works with Focus, which is not bad. Spark. That doesn't change anything. So I'm debating between Hookshot, Venus Flytrap. Shovel makes it more versatile, so I'll be weakening more often, even without focus. Does making Electromagnet small help me at all? It means that I can put it in instead of Ray Gun. Does that start at 4? It starts at 4. That's not bad. Guys, I'm thinking Hookshot. None of these upgrades are really calling to me, but this is a free upgrade. So we're going to go with Hookshot. We're going to hope that we don't have to give up Hookshot, otherwise that is a complete waste. And let's see how we do against the Rhino Beetle. Alright, he's got a tanky 46 health. We're going to make that 41. He can also lock me with that tick down, which is no good. Alright, so do we want to use the Hookshot at all, or do we want to be otherwise doing stuff? We've got so many options here. No, because Hookshot is better than Spark, so we don't want to use Spark. There's no point in making Ray Gun a 4-use thing, so I guess do we want to be attacking again with either of those? So currently we've got how much damage? If we pretend we're using, or if we're not using Hookshot, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 9, plus an additional few from Ray Gun, or actually we could pop 2, 1, 2, 7, and then an additional 6 for 13. But Hookshot, yeah, Hookshot's not going to improve that, right? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. I guess it doesn't matter the 4 or the 3. And then we're going to Ray Gun twice for, I think, 13 damage, and that was pretty solid. Okay, so 6 damage from Battle Axe. Otherwise taking down that Beetle Headbutt. We have our focus. Is it worth it right now? I mean, with our current build, our focus is usually pretty worth it. So we are going to pop it. Do we want to Hookshot the heal, or do we want to Hookshot the hammer? We'll be able to do the other one either way. So do we want 4 more health, or do we want to shock both of his shit? I think we want to shock both of his shit. So let's make sure we do it right this time. Shock both of his shit. 18 damage in total. Not bad. This is a solid Inventor build. 6 more damage to us. And I mean, that's it. Because we're going to Plasma Gun for 5. And then we are going to heal 2 more with Venus Flytrap there. And that is it. Be you alive or be you dead? I'll roll your bones to make my bread. Well, unfortunately, you're the one who's dead currently. And I am the wiener. Alrighty, do we get rid of upgraded Hookshot, Ray Gun, or Spark? Essentially against the Gargoyle, do we want to steal his equipment and get rid of our upgraded Hookshot? Do we want to get rid of Ray Gun, which I think Hookshot and Ray Gun don't really mesh really well, and Ray Gun has kind of worn out its welcome for me. So we want to be doing lots of damage there. Or Blowtorch for 3 fire damage and then give up Ray Gun next time. I think that's the move. Let's just hope the Gargoyle isn't strong against fire. Alright, so we have a small slot free, which we cannot fill in without getting rid of one of these. So what do we want for the final boss? Shock 3, heal 3. I think we want that Plasma Gun for the final boss. Or roll an extra dice. It's not a bad idea. If we had made Electromagnet small, we could have managed that with our current build. So, do we put Ray Gun here, remove Hookshot, put an Electromagnet, and then we've got 2 big damage boys. Or do we want Hookshot instead? We've got 4 dice right now. Well, no, we want ray gun for the final battle, right? We don't want hookshot's effect. So that's what we're going to do, is we're going to give up either ray gun or electromagnet. And then we're going to hope that this is enough damage for the gargoyle. This is just a pea shooter, right? Yes, there's no reason not to heal. 33 health. This is the exact point in the run where we previously lost with the Inventor against a new, creepy-looking dude right before the boss. So let's see how this works this time. Loving that Heineken that I'm still sipping on multiple days later. Except for me, it's only been a few minutes. Alright, so on a 1, he can lock a dice for me. Otherwise, he is rolling high for avalanches. Re-roll with lower value. What does that mean? Oh, so he's going to get that die back with a lower value. So if he's rolling 3s, that's kind of good because he can only do it once. What an interesting character. He's got 2 dice. What an interesting character. So I think we need to be... Shocking isn't going to be good because he's just going to do the other avalanche, right? So we're going to heal with this. And then we can definitely tick down the electromagnet as well as use this hammer. So we're going to do that. And next time, the electromagnet will do 6. As it continues to pulsate throughout his stony body. So you got a 2, so you can't use it anymore. Alright, not bad. But the avalanches are ticking down towards that glare. That is such an interesting build. I really like that. These character designs are so damn unique. Alrighty, so here's what we're going to do here. We're going to save the 6 for our electromagnet tickdown because shocking him isn't terrific. And we're going to do that. And next time, electromagnet will do 8, which is a guaranteed kill with blowtorch. Okay, so 1 avalanche for 3 damage. And we are locked 1. Very scary sound effects from that guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are 1 short of electromagnet. We almost have our focus, not quite. So otherwise, we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we still can't get him. We're only going to be able to get him down to 2 health here, which sucks. Do that. We're going to do one of those. We're going to do one of these. And we've got the kill next turn at least. Alright, so he's going to be able to avalanche twice, or maybe more than twice. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he's going to be able to do it quite a few times. He's going to lock us as well. It's a lot of damage, and he's going to actually lock us too. But the blowtorch is going to kill him, so we don't even care about that. I think we want to save our limit break for the first turn of the boss. We're going to blowtorch for the win. That's our level up, max level. And now we get rid of electromagnet. I really wanted the other one, but an extra dice for the final fight is not bad. So that's what we're going to do. Although regenerate would be pretty good too, but I think we've been... This is a pretty good build, so I'm excited to use magic dice with this. So we have an extra die. Now is the point where we put in shovel, and the question is, do we want ray gun or hookshot? So with 5 dice, we can pop something in hookshot and essentially have 4 dice to use 1, 2, 3, and 4 again. I really, really like hookshot with the amount of dice we have right now is going to make this really pretty viable, I think. Alright, good stuff. So we didn't forget any gear, and it's time for us to see face to face what the Inventor boss looks like for the very first time. Let's do it.
Oh my god.
Drake, what? We already fought Drake with the Witch. Is Drake literally the boss for both the Inventor and the Witch? Or are the bosses random? Huh, very interesting. So we're going to have to pop our wooden stake in somewhere here. And man, that tick down is 40 because we don't have an upgrade slot for it like we do for the Witch. This is very interesting. I don't know if I like go back or the other boss is going to also be... Man, this really fucks with our build, don't it? So I guess we're going to have to pop it in for hookshot. Oh well. Not that it matters, but I guess the gadget is heat ray. That's a nice little circuitous, poetic little ending there. But okay, Magic Dice is going to help us. Let's try and get a repeat victory against Drake. Man, this was a twist I did not anticipate. If I remember correctly, he's got I've got to fight a walking dice? I'm 476 years old. This is entirely beneath my dignity. Then I guess let's get it over with. He's got the smog thing, right? That'll poison me. He also has the blood suck. He can blind. So I want to be using my focus when I'm blinded, or do I want to use it right now? Let's see. Okay, so 6 times 4 is... or 6 times 5 is 30. So with a focus, I can get this wooden stake down from 30 with... that's not bad. Actually, if I roll magic dice, 36. So the wooden stake is not going to be an issue if I have focus coming. We're going to roll this either way. Now we've got... we can put 2 6s and a 5 in here. I think I want to save the focus for when I am blinded. Now, I don't need heals, so this will be the 5, right? This will be the shock. This will be the weaken. And then this will be the remaining chunks. Although I guess I could have popped the 6s in there, but no, I'm good with saving this until I'm blind. Alright, I thought that was an excellent first turn. So he's only recovering 2 from that. He's sticking that down 6. I'm thinking we gotta wait, right? Unless we want our 6s now. Okay, so what can we do with 6 6s, potentially? 6 times 6 is 36, so we can tick that down. We don't need that, however. So we can do a 6 here. I don't think we need healing yet. We can do a pretty solid 4 damage here. I think we keep the focus. I really think we do. And then this, we're going to tick down here to 28 and see what he does. He's bloodied now. Oh my god, he's going to tick that down all the way. For 3 poison, he didn't blind because I weakened him. Wow, that is really good. So do we use it here? With 6 6s. This would require how many 6s to use? My god, my math is so bad right now. It would require 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 6s to use that. So with 1 more 6, we're not going to be able to get him closer. But we can get this awfully close, can't we? Let's just use the focus now. I probably should have used magic dice first. That's okay, it's still a 5. So we're going to restore 2. We're going to weaken him 1. Man, this was a terrific way to do the inventor. And then 6, 6, 5 is what? 17. So we'll have it down to 11. Not bad. We're within kill range. Alright, so he's still not blinding me, but my poison is at 5 now, which is no good. Man, now would have been a great time to have my focus, because this array really sucks. Okay. So I can do 6 damage to get him down to 7. And then I can pop a 2 in there to get him down to 5. And then I have 1, 2, 3. And then I have 7 left. So I cannot kill him this turn. But I think that's still the move. So what's been better against him? The weaken or the shock? I think, honestly, the weaken has been better against him. So we're going to weaken here. We are going to do this. Or is that not worth it? Because he's only going to take 5, right? So if we do 1, 2... Yep, yeah, that was our plan anyway, right, Tony? Not bad. So we are a tick down of 4 away from killing him, unless he does Bloodsuck. Which he literally cannot, because he got a really unlucky roll. And the weaken was on the smog cloud. We got extraordinarily lucky there. So we are going to take this down from 4 and get ourselves the win against Drake. Man, he's salty we beat him 2 times in a row, huh? Congratulations, everybody. Our revenge has been properly dealt with. Properly smote. Welcome to the victory stage. We're going to spin the wheel to see whether you've won yourself a nice little prize. What was it you were after again? I want to have complete understanding of everything in the universe. Ah, don't we all? Right, let's spin the wheel and see. Just as underwhelming as usual, that's another loss, technically. Man, I can't wait until we're beating episode 6s and actually winning. Haha, Jester's embarrassed that he got caught cheating. Well, it looks as though we did not unlock the 6th character, which is sad. So now seems like a perfect time to tell you folks that I'm going to be taking a short break from the Dicey Dungeons videos. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed these 20 lovely episodes, but I want to work on something else for a little while. Needless to say, I'm going to eventually come back to tackle the next episodes, starting with the Warrior again. But for now, I'm going to say ta-ta, and we're going to give this game a little bit of a rest. Take care, and have a great day, folks. Sofa King, mic drop, out.